What happens when you treat yourself as a victim? Well, you become helpless. You no longer believe that you have agency. You do not have control over what is happening. Your destiny is now at the mercy of someone else or some other group, some external institution, someone that is not you. And it's incredibly unhealthy. It's incredibly unhelpful because whether or not the tide is going with or against you, the mindset still needs to be the most productive way for you to move forward is for you to focus on the things that you can control. Stay in your lane is like a cliche that's thrown around so much, but the ethos of it is very true. If you focus on the controllables and the uncontrollables are left to deal with themselves, you will always be moving in as good of a direction as you can, as quickly and as optimally in the correct route that you need to achieve the goals that you have in your life. And yes, there are some people for whom they have an easier time. There are some people for whom they have a more difficult time. But either way, the best thing that you can do in your life is to focus on what you can control. Blaming other people, blaming an external institution, considering yourself a victim, it makes you helpless. It forces you into inertia. It allows your life to stagnate and to wallow in pity and in just bitterness and resentment about all of the people who have the things that you could have had or did the things that you should have done. It's not helpful. My single best bit of advice for anyone who feels like they're treating themselves as a victim is to try and enact some change. Take control of the things that you can control, because there are some things that you can control. If you want a book to read, my advice would be to read Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. This is a man who was in the concentration camps of Nazi Germany, and he said, the last thing that can be taken and the thing which can never be taken from any man is his ability to choose his response to any given situation. And that is the opposite of being a victim. You have the ability to choose your response to any given situation. And perhaps over time, that domain of competence will grow and you'll be able to take on bigger and bigger challenges.